Okay, so we're gonna get rid of our guy here, and I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna estimate some of this stuff. I think I don't know. It's you know what? I'm gonna keep him in there so that I can keep him in space here for scale. So I'm not gonna be typing in a lot of numbers when it comes to building this because I'm gonna just making this up kind of as I go along. So I'm gonna start with the rectangle tool. And I'm going to build this thing here. And I'm going to put in a little bit of a shape here right now to get started with. And then I'm going to push it up and start to use the scale tool and the move tool to distort it. Let's see here. Let's get some geometry. If you remember watching in the last video for the Lego, I used the line tool to build some geometry so I can make stuff. In this case, I want this to be here so I can have a line of symmetry and I can help build this to be the same on both sides when I do this. So if I go from here to here, now I can pull this all the way across. And you see how it's snapping to the red lines. That's really nice to be able to. Really nice to be able to do that. I'm going to do this here, okay. And I think my ship kind of tapers a little bit here in the back, so I'm going to do a little bit of I'm going to do that. We'll see how this looks. And now I'm going to take out a lot of this little bit of geometry that I put in here and start pushing it up, I think. This is going to be pretty tall. And it's maybe 3 times taller than the person is here. So the person's 6 foot tall, 12, up to 18. Well, maybe not that tall. We'll almost 15 feet tall here. I'm going to cut this in the back. I'm going to do it kind of on 2 points there. Yeah, that's what I thought. It wasn't on the surface. Sometimes that happens. Change my angle a little bit. See how when I pause here and it says on face, that's where I want to be. Go to the midpoint there. On face. And I know that looks magical right there, but I was just using my invisible lines to build the same geometry on the other side. And I'm going to put a line across the inside here, and then if I take this stuff out right there, now I've got this tapered piece in the back. But here's another trick. I'm going to double click on this and just select the top part here, and then I can use the scale tool and I can distort this guy a little bit, and I can hold down the control key and make it bigger overall. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Go back for a second. I was moving something and I left this part selected. I'm going to unselect that and then I can try to modify this intersection here. Nope, I want to go this way. Nope, I don't want to go that way. Yeah, okay. So what I did was I'm constrained direction by and I hit the left key, so it's going to constrained along the axis, that green axis. And I'm going to pull it out a little bit this way. And I'm going to do the same thing to this side, and I'm going to hit the L key to constrain it this side also. Problem is I'm going to have a hard time making it square. You can see it's added in these triangles because this stuff is not perfect, but this is okay. I will take this. This is a good start. Okay. Wish I need to find a way to pitch this side down a little bit. I want to have this and be a little more rounded in the top of it. So I'm just pulling these lines down a little bit using the move tool to distort this a little bit here. And sure, I will take this. This is okay. I need some wings here. Let me see if I can figure out what his wings should look like. I wonder if it's just going to let me draw a rectangle on the surface of it. Yeah, looks like it might. Pulling some lines of geometry across so I can match that up on the other side. So if I make a rectangle here, I can go to there. I can take these lines that are coming across here out now. I can leave this line in there for now because I might want it. I'm going to see. So let me see what happens if I push this out. I'm going to type in 5 feet so I can do the same on the other side. Now it's pitched. I'm going to fix that. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. It's on an angle. I'm going to type in 5, and I'm typing in the one little tick mark. I guess it would be an apostrophe to set that distance. But I don't like that these are pitched down. I want them to pitch up. I kind of like to see this be more or less even across the top here. So I'm going to see if I can spacebar to get the selection tool. I'm going to use the move. And I'm going to see if I can move that up. I'm going to constrain it up and down. And actually it's pitched up a little bit, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to do this though. I need a mark. I need something to match up to on the other side. So I'm taking a line across over here. I'm going to hit, when I don't have a close, it wants to keep drawing a line. So I'm going to hit the escape key so I can just put that line out there and not worry about it. And now I'm going to click on this surface there and move it up, and I'm going to constrain it up and down until it hits that line. And now I know I've made both those to be even right there.